Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's case introduces us to a defendant navigating a mountain of fines, a dash of self-doubt, and a struggle to stay afloat. Now let's be clear, Nosy Parker isn't here to misdiagnose or exploit anyone. However, it would be remiss of me not to acknowledge there's something in his demeanor that hints at deeper challenges. I approach that with respect. My intention here is to highlight how the system balances accountability with resolution opportunities. And while we're at it, let's take a moment to admire that glorious mane of hair. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Good afternoon, your name?
And Russell the Fountain.
All right, so Mr. LaFountain, you have a show cause on one, and looks like should have been arraigned on this one. So we'll do the arraignment. This says on November 1st of this year on Northside Park there in the city of Otsego, you have a misdemeanor for being there outside of park hours. That is punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $300 fines and costs. You understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you wish to enter a plea of guilty or not guilty to that charge at this time?
Guilty.
And has anybody forced you or threatened you to make you plead guilty?
No.
Are you pleading guilty to this because you believe you are guilty of this?
Yes.
And were you present in the park there, Otsego, after hours?
Yes.
All right. So I do find that that is a factual basis upon which I can accept your plea and that your plea is knowing and voluntary. It would just be fines and costs at this point. What we mean by that is it's a $50 fine. With that is statutory cost of $75, crime victims' rights fee of $75, and state cost of $50. So you have a total of $250 on this one. I wrote right on there, you have 90 days to pay that. If you need more time than that, that's okay. But you have to call the court and ask to get put on a payment plan, all right? The other case is a show cause, meaning this is an old file, but you still owe something on it. Looks like reason you were here for show cause is you still have outstanding fines and costs on this in the amount of $673.44. Were you ever making payments on this case?
Have I ever?
Yes.
Sorry, what?
So you were making payments, but you haven't made a payment in a while. Are you able to make payments again?
No, I don't believe I ever made payments.
All right.
I never made
Well,
payments.
we need you
I
to
don't
make
know
some
how
kind
to.
of payments on it. You understand that?
Just put me in jail. I really don't understand the life. I don't understand life. I'm a kid that fails. Just please just fail me again and again and again. Just a failure again and again and again.
All right, so listen to me. Is this the only other reason you're in jail? You would get out of jail. I would let you out of jail. But that's because you're going to tell me that, how do you support yourself? Do you work?
No. People
So
pay.
how do you
people
support
pay for my
yourself?
living. The family.
Okay. You're able to trade community service for this in lieu of some of those fines and costs, but you got to do something. Otherwise, you just stay in jail.
Good. Well, good, because I'm not a good person, and I shouldn't be on the streets, and I shouldn't be. I'm no good.
Do you want to stay in jail?
No. Who wants to be in jail?
Well, that's what I'm telling you is you can get out of jail. All you have to do is tell me that you're going to try to make some payments on this case where you owe money from last year. As long as you tell me you're going to try to work on that, I'll let you out of jail.
You know what? I'll try and work on that.
That's all we need to hear.
I'll give up. I've been giving up guitar. I'll give up guitar playing and put my future towards a job. Like,
Well, I'm gonna release you from jail because I'm gonna kick this out for 90 days. We'll see what you do in the next 3 months. But if you make an effort to make some payments on this case, then you won't even have to come back to court on it, all right?
in the next 3 months, all I have to do is get a job, basically.
Yes. Or do some community service, either way. I think, Ms. Strasser, this might be one for your office to put their social worker involved, maybe get in contact with Tanner. Probably needs some guidance on what to do on this, but I'm not gonna keep you in jail on an old case. You just need to pay some money, okay?
Wow, I mean, I can see, I get services through the ACT team. Since if I take my time away from hobbies and smoking pot, see, I'll give up smoking pot and I can really do this if.
Well, okay,
If
and like
I-
I said, you don't have to have a plan right now. You have some time to work on your plan. I'm gonna give you 3 months to sort of come up with a plan. But as long as you're moving in a good direction where you're trying to pay some money on this, you won't have to sit in jail on an old case, okay?
Okay,
All right, so you're gonna get out of jail in a few hours, and then you're gonna get a court date to come back in 3 months. All right? And that gives you a lot of time to work out a plan, all right?
can I reside at my grandfather's house?
As long as that's okay with your grandfather, I'm not gonna tell you where to live.
Okay, because my grandfather, he'll be able to help me out with rides to
All right,
jail.
then you're all
To-
set
to,
then.
to work and everything.
We're good to go then for today. You're all set. You should be getting out in a couple hours.
All right, thank you.
This case reminds us that life is rarely straightforward, and justice isn't either. The defendant's emotional statements, "I don't understand life," and "I'm no good," were met with practical solutions from the court. While his words leave some ambiguity, the judge addressed his financial struggles and suggested involving a social worker, offering a pathway forward instead of harsher penalties. The court's approach raises a bigger question about whether the U.S. criminal justice system strikes the right balance. Should rebuilding lives take priority over penalties? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gripping courtroom moments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.